So let's just take a look at this and see what was so bad that we had to get it taken down. Which we're working on getting it back up, but won't go into too much detail there. Let's see.
And then close them when they're done with them. I've been portal blocked by a basic ass fucking baby bitch. I'm a cocksucking fucking noob. Blue portal the last 2 matches, and I'm fucking over it.
Oh yeah, remember like and subscribe. So here I'm like, I see them that they're streamers. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna drop my link in here.
This guy really thinks he can self-promote in sex chat.
Yeah, I don't know why they think that works. That doesn't make me want to anything.
Like, homie, anybody in like they could barely
I'm
do
not
that. They would
sure
have to like go into
why they
like
If
mobile.
anything, I go into an incognito window to check some of these people that talk shit that have TTV in their name, and I don't give them a view.
That part always surprises me. Because of course I was pretty amicable at the end of our matches. But then I was like, oh, it'd be interesting for me to go in and have their viewpoint when I upload this video. So I went in and only Shock Tio System was streaming at the time. So only his video was available. um, but I decided to take that and bring it over to my video. And when I was going through it, I realized just what kind of things they were saying outside of game chat, because they only talked a few times in game chat, but the stuff that they were saying on their side of the stream was a lot more malicious, I guess, than what I previously had thought. I thought they were just like frustrated and taking it out on everybody around them. But it really seems like they're just really malicious people. Like we'll take a look at it more. Um, and a copy of my stream is still up. That doesn't use any content from anyone else's streams, so that's still available. It's just this video that was taken down.
They're both on me. One's 40. Oh no, he's on controller, so.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be the start of a theme in this video, is Sephi Slays accusing everybody of being on controller and having aim assist. And later on she'll refer to the kill cams and spectator views, which are not accurate by any means. And basically she's talking about it, the reticle being so far off that it's still white, it's not even turning red. And instead of realizing that it's the spectator view that's incorrect, she uses that as justification that aim assist is overpowered. And she goes on a pretty big rant about that. But so far, as you can see, I'm using clips, and I'm using short cutouts of Shock Tio Systems viewpoint for my video. So I'm not wholesale ripping off his VOD, as he would say. I'm just using clips, and I'm using them in juxtaposition into what's happening in my original content, so that it provides sort of a commentary on their content, as well as commentary on my own content. And I think that very clearly makes it transformative in nature. And this is something that we are already forwarding to Shock Tio Systems team. So we've already sent them an email, just explain the situation. We have advised them that we may have to take legal action if the video is not restored. But yeah, so let's go forward. Oh, actually, this part's also relevant.
Do I know this guy? Oh, I feel.
Nope, but he's about to get shit on. He wants to teabag you.
Yeah. That's cute. I mean, it's only round 1.
Fucking little TTV bitch.
Man, she fucking hates me already. And in a more recent stream, Shock to Your System said that we were all just like razzing each other basically. But I think it's obvious to anybody who has watched the full thing that it wasn't just joking around. It was a little bit more malicious. I definitely didn't have any ill content when I was talking to them. I was just joking around. I even complimented them a couple times, and they just decided to be rude about it, saying, "Oh, that's cute," and later on she'll also say that she thinks it's cute how I think that I'm good, even though I'm only in this platinum rank. I was like 2900 at the time, which is interesting because they were also in the same rank, 2900 just about. So I'm not sure if it was maybe some self-loathing that was coming out and directing it at me. But it is funny. I was teabagging him, and she's like, "Oh, you want to teabag him? You're gonna get shit on." And then we won this match. And there's not really a lot going on here, but you know, they were portaling a lot, and they're portaling really fast. It didn't really pay off for them because we just ended up predicting that they would portal. So you would see them and they start to run away and use their portal, and then you just look at where their next portal is going to be. And with the team that I had for this one, we ended up just winning them. It was a good match. That was intense. Really changed my perspective on different ways to use the portal and just like prioritizing portaling. But not, I think they're doing it to the point where it's a detriment to themselves, especially at the rank that they're at, because you can't play assuming everyone's going to be playing at a higher level than what you currently are. It's like in Overwatch when you're in a gold match, you can't play like you're in Masters if you're in gold, because the people in gold are playing like they're in gold. Like I've actually had it where I've been playing higher ranked matches a lot, and then I might queue with somebody and play with in a lower ranked match, and because I'm in the lower rank, I over anticipate what they're going to do, and it actually hinders my gameplay because I assume that they would do something different because I was playing at a higher rank before. But the people at the lower ranks aren't doing the same strategies that people at higher ranks are doing. We'll get into that, I guess, a little bit more as well. So let's get to where we win officially. I got a lot of kills this round. So we won.
Damn!
I was pretty
Hell
excited.
yeah.
It was a good match.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we all said GG. They didn't say GG. So I had the most kills, I had the least amount of death.
We may have been slower, but it paid off in the end.
All that when you get to Masters.
Seriously though.
But we just won.
Say the same thing.
That's fine.
Same rank.
But you need portals when you're at Masters.
We
So do you think right here that she's saying that out of the kindness of her heart? Right? Because if you notice, I said you may have been faster, or we were slower, but it paid off in the end. Basically, we were predicting where they're going to portal, and we have more situational awareness because we weren't over portaling when we couldn't handle it, and we were able to win. We won. So obviously our method worked in the end. I'm actually giving them a compliment by saying that they are faster than us. So I'm not really deriding anybody. And this is the first time that they've spoken to me the whole time in game chat.
Did use portals, we were just
We're
slower.
using portals,
I mean,
too.
I didn't use portals. I just predicted.
I was using portals the whole time.
Yeah,
I only played.
I got a lot of portal kills.
And of course, I meant kills through portals, but it was hard to articulate. I was very surprised by the reaction.
I like how they take it as like an insult. They're like, we played really slow. Okay, that's cool. They don't play slow but master.
And I just don't get this. I just don't understand why that was like. How do you expect people to react to that? Like, oh, we were slower than you, but worked in the end. We won. Okay, well, tell that when you get to masters. And it's like, okay, what? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, this whole line, it's like just trying to put us down when it was just a good game. It was just a good game. Everybody was having fun. There was no need to try and put us down.
Like,
This game doesn't slow down at like the higher
I
you
was in
go.
masters for 2s and 3s, but not 4s for last season. That's stupid fucking fast. I couldn't fucking keep up.
Wow, that's really cool. Anyways. Oh, and then I ended up on their team, but the game canceled because there wasn't enough people. So let me just skip forward here.
Oh, now this guy's on our fucking team, man.
Wow. Really seems like everybody's just having a good time, right, guys? Oh my god, dude. So, anyways, then I was putting a spray on. This is the first rant that she had.
Because this is actually fucking dog shit. And I want somebody who can actually portal and then close them when they're done with them. I've been portal blocked by a basic ass fucking baby bitch. I'm a cocksucking fucking noob. Blue portal the last 2 matches, and I'm fucking over it.
Oh
Yeah, I was
my
gonna say
god.
you're not ready for what's
Like,
next.
wow, my head's
Oh, this
really on
guy's back.
fire.
The guy who thinks to go into his Twitch channel.
Ooh, I'm
Oh
gonna go.
gosh.
Oh damn.
Which one?
So this whole time, like every time I seen them, because at this point I never watched their stream. Like obviously I'm not gonna watch somebody else's stream while I'm playing with them. That's just dumb. But I didn't know that they were talking about me this way this whole time while I was trying to be nice and have some banter back and forth. But clearly they weren't happy to see me, and they figured that they would just not say much to me, I guess.
Which one? Which one?
It's the
The-
streamers
Uh,
again.
Wyfira.
Waifu, right? Waifu?
That is guys,
Kaiser?
map. What map?
You do not know what Wyfira is.
Oh,
Round starts in 3, 2, 1. Takedown.
And let's see. Yeah, there's a part where he was like saying, "Oh, he's just crouched in a corner," but I had like walked around the corner, crouched, looked around, and then left immediately, because I had low health. I had a few good plays this round. I dropped my link in the chat again, and she was not happy about that.
How many
Three.
times?
2.
Like, how many times are you gonna drop his link? And let's see. Where So here was trying to portray that I put in dot 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 when my melee didn't hit, and then he didn't notice until the end of the round, and I said good round, close one, because it was a pretty
Yeah,
good.
dot,
It was a
dot,
good
dot.
round. Like it was legit good round. I wasn't being sarcastic. But all he sees is dot dot dot, which was way earlier. So just not paying attention at all. Just taking the most negativity out of it as possible, which I guess you could say I'm doing right now. But I legitimately meant it was a good round because it was pretty close at the end.
Yeah, dot dot dot. Round starts
And then she comes along and she says,
It's a close game. Yeah, we had all 3 of ours. You had 1 of yours. That wasn't really that close.
so once again, just being toxic for no apparent reason. Actually, I'm gonna pause this and because mostly it's just gameplay. Don't need to look too much at the gameplay. My punch should have hit, and he's like, yeah. Lunge with melee is weird. Got some pretty good plays here. Again, you can watch my viewpoint, the full version, on my channel. So we lost.
Jeez.
So I said GG. They still haven't said GG. So
Of course. Well, I guess you guys were faster this time.
So obviously I'm joking around. They were faster that time, you know, because of what I said before about how we were slower, but you know, we still got it done pretty well because we won last time. So I'm just saying, guess you guys were faster this time. And you know, it's just general compliment for beating us. I'm trying to be a good sport. So
But it won't last forever.
and then look at this. Look at this. You can't tell me that he's not making fun of my voice here. He's doing the glasses push-up thing, like the whole nerd thing, and then he does like the stereotypical white nerd voice.
Whoa, jeepers, buddy. I guess you'll just have to get good.
And okay, I'm gonna level with you here. I know that people make fun of my voice because they make fun of my voice to me. You know how much that I play video games and people make fun of my voice because of how nasally it is? You think that I don't know? Like, you think that I don't know that one, people make fun of my voice, and two, what my voice sounds like? I know. I have to listen to my voice every time I edit a video, whether it's on this channel or another channel. So I know what my voice sounds like, and I know people make fun of it, and I know people think my voice is annoying. Like, I've heard it all before. You think somebody hasn't made this exact joke, quote unquote joke, to me, where they make fun of my nerdy voice or my stereotypical like white voice? Like, this is not something new to me. This is something that I've experienced since I've started gaming, like, online, ever. So don't try to play it off like you're not making fun of me, because I know, because people do this all the time. So, and maybe you can say that I'm sensitive, but I just think that it's more so the fact that I'm trying to be nice and have that banter because, you know, we're all doing the same thing. And then you go out of your way to be rude, and then you backpedal later when you're called out, and then you also take down my video because you feel it doesn't portray you in a good enough light. So
Hey,
He doesn't
I
think that
beat you
portal
already
matters.
before. Okay? Gosh, I'm already good.
And still, no one cares. Thank you for covering today's
He's
broadcast. Fuck off.
flattering, thinks he's good. That's adorable.
So I don't think okay, there's a difference between friendly banter, especially with somebody you know, which we don't know each other, and trying to put somebody down. Did you notice how my banter is, hey, you were good this time, but we'll get you next time? And their banter is fuck off and oh, you think you're good? That's adorable. Like condescending and making fun of me and telling me to fuck off. That's not friendly banter. That's not just part of the game, as the Splitgate mods seem to think. That is being a fucking asshole. Okay? So especially when you copyright strike my video to take it down, it kind of says to me that you know that you were an asshole in this video, and that's why you want to take it down. So I gotta clean my monitor. Anyways, let's see.
What a poor sport.
It's cute. I think it's cute. You need to make sure he charges the batteries to that controller he was using when he was our teammate.
So I was never actually their teammate. Remember that match ended before we actually got to play together. And again, I was never using controller. I am a PC player, and I don't know where this comes from other than her misunderstanding of how the game works.
But yeah,
You
let's
never
say
know.
at least, you know, me.
And I think he actually tries to tell her here, but he's too much of a wimp to actually like override what she's saying.
Medium.
They might,
At some point.
Yeah, he was. We played him like he was our teammate, and they played against him like twice.
And see, this is another thing I've noticed is that they're more interested in like stroking their egos, I guess, or like pumping each other up than the truth. Because she distorts the story a lot throughout the video. And it's weird because it's only like in the span of like a couple hours. She completely distorts the story. And nobody tries to walk back what they're saying and maybe think, maybe we're taking this a little far with like, because at this point I haven't said anything rude to them. I haven't said anything mean. I've just been going back and forth with them. Just the banter you've heard so far. I've left in everything that I've said to them. The only things I've removed that I said are the things that I said to myself. Like when I was by myself. I've left in everything that I said directly to them, and I've left in everything that they've said directly to me, which is in my copy of my stream as well. So, but some of the stuff is stuff that they've said privately. Yeah, well, as private as a public stream can be.
So far, at 3 times.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
Sure, you're fast enough.
I'll try.
I told him that they needed like.
Oh, also, I cut it out here a little bit, but I actually said this is one of the most intense matches that I've had all night. I was complimenting them again. Like, I was only trying to be amicable the whole time. Because, hey, if I can get, a positive experience from these guys, then, that's only going to benefit me. I'm not playing the game looking to call anyone out for being rude. But they were being rude, and that's what got me curious to see their side of things, and then I ended up putting that stuff in my video. Which, again, falls under fair use as commentary and review. So...
Like, his teammates weren't portaling, and they were like...
So we all were portaling, except that one guy who said, I wasn't portaling, I was just predicting where you were going to portal. Which is true, and you'll see it again in this match.
You guys were faster than us, but our aim was better. I'm like, yeah, but you're going to need to get better at portaling for Masters. And he was like, we're already fast enough. And
See, like, this doesn't make any sense. She's just saying everything completely incorrectly. I don't understand. And it's obviously to paint herself in a better light, because what she actually said was, tell that when you get to Masters. And That's not productive. That's not as productive as what she is telling this person she was saying.
I'm like, but you're not.
We may have been slower, but it paid off in the end.
All that when you get to Masters.
But we just won.
That's fine.
Same, right?
But you need portals when you're at Masters.
We did use portals. We were just slower.
At no point did I say that we were faster. I said specifically that we were slower because they were portaling like crazy. Like, I was impressed. They were like, pew, pew, pew. Like, their kill cams were insane. They'd be like, shoot a portal over there, go backwards, shoot another portal. Without ever leaving the portal, they would portal around. Usually I like portal, run into the portal and come out, and then set a new portal and then turn around and run back in. I've been trying to get up to their speed, but, you know, they have obviously a lot more experience. They've been playing since like 2019 in like the legacy. So they have a lot more experience. I've been playing for basically a month. A month straight. But yeah, no, like, again, I was just complimenting them. But also, you know, I'm allowed to be happy that I won. And we'll get into a little bit more of this here. So where is the part where I predict her portal and she gets pissed? Oh, this part's funny. Watch this.
You need to play it long range here. Like, you guys are just WPing into them and we're dying because all of them are
And I'm dead. No.
It's 3 people on controller. What are you doing?
Why did you jump the gap?
It was.
He wasn't gonna live
He's
anyway.
gonna die no matter what. It
Yeah.
didn't matter.
Shit, so bad.
3 people pistol spraying. They're getting to SMG before us, and they're all on controller.
I'm just gonna say this. If there's no correct way to play online games like this, okay? If you are winning, then whatever you're doing is the correct way to play. So complaining that we're using SMGs or we're using assault rifles or we're using the pistol, that's just part of the game. That is just part of the game. We're not any lesser for playing a certain way. We have every right to play the game how we want if we're getting wins out of it. So, obviously she's just frustrated with losing, and so she's blaming the game and she's blaming the players instead of blaming herself. Usually when I play, I'll definitely have outbursts. I try not to turn my mic on for them towards people. Obviously it still happens. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I try to direct my frustrations inwards towards myself. Like, I'm frustrated that I wasn't good enough to beat that other person. And obviously you see it all the time if you look at my gameplay. I miss so many shots. I'm just not good at aiming. So I get frustrated with myself. I won't blame the game for that. Even if I say that I blame the game, it's like I don't really believe what I'm saying. It's more just an outburst to make myself feel better. But again, I don't direct that at other people, especially people that I'm directly interacting with. Like, if I'm playing against bots, obviously I'm going to tell a bot to fuck off. But I'm not going to start shit with people.
Play
Anyways.
longer range.
That's meant just to show that while she's freaking out, I'm just over there like, boop doop boop. I'm just having a good time because these are really good matches. I cannot stress it enough. These are really good matches. Okay, where is this? Oh yeah, she types, I'm asking Santa for aim assist for Christmas. Again, I'm pretty sure that nobody on my team was on console. I definitely wasn't on console. I'm pretty sure I've seen profile images for other people, which generally means that they're on Steam. Because I'm pretty sure console ones just show like the console icon or it shows a question mark. I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, not everybody was using controller, so. So where is the part? Is this the part? No. Yeah, this part right here. So I'm gonna explain this. I see her here, coming out of that portal, and based off of how they've been playing this whole time, because obviously these games don't happen in a vacuum, I learned how they generally play. So obviously, from watching their kill cams and watching how they play against me, when I see her come out of this portal, I'm like, okay, she must have seen me drop down below. Now, if she wants to kill me, she's probably gonna portal behind me, because they do that. They portal behind us and try to get us from behind, because then we have to turn around to shoot them, right? And this all happens in a split second. It's just very logical. Just boom. I see you there. I know how you play. I know that you're probably going to portal behind me. So I check and I see the laser. I see the portal. So I know I'm right. I don't have to turn around again. And then right when I see the portal, I start shooting.
Sweet. He knew where I was before I knew where I was. That's awesome. Free fire at my portal?
I don't know where this guy went. I don't know what happened here. He disappeared.
Explain
The
how.
hell?
America, explain!
Yeah. Like, she's in a very subtle way accusing me of cheating or something. I don't get it. She's all over the place with these complaints. But as you can see from my perspective, it's very logical. Just, she was over on the other side of the map. There's no way she didn't see me. So obviously she was going to portal over there. Unless they're just portaling so fast that they're not even paying attention to where they are and what's around them. I'm always like checking corners, looking around, trying to make sure nobody can come up behind me. Like, you have to be aware of these things, and just portaling pew 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 all the time. Obviously, eventually, if you're not paying attention, somebody's gonna get the upper hand on you. America, explain. And she's complaining about dying so much, complaining us using controllers, complaining about us using the SMG, and she's like, how could he hit me from so far away? I think we skipped it, but there's one part where I get a kill with the carbine, as she was saying on her side of the stream. They don't know what a carbine is, because she was complaining that we were never using the carbine. I just thought it was funny. Like, I get a kill with the carbine, and immediately she's like, they don't use the carbine. It's like, okay, well, we do. It's just the pistol is a lot easier because it affords you more chances to miss and still get the kill. Okay, so this is where I destroy him. So this is where I won. So just to clarify, they can't hear me yelling right here. I had the tracks overlaid in my editor so that I could time them up properly. And I didn't want to cut back and forth, so I just left the audio in. So this might be a little confusing, but on his stream, he muted everything so that, because he knew it was about to get loud, because she was raging.
Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah! I'm pretty fast, gotta say.
40.
You got lucky that you have two people who don't know how to use anything other than the pistol and spray it with aim assist, but GG.
What? Oh my god. She just can't take the L. So let's get this straight. When I won the first time, she said, tell that when you get to Masters. And, you know, was obviously salty. And then when they win, they tell me to fuck off. And then when I win again, you're telling me this is amicable. This is all buddy-buddy. Okay.
I use AR, and I play KVM, so
Why?
So
They're
you
just
mean
bad.
the thing that has the largest aim assist hitbox are all the automatic weapons, which include the battle
I
rifle, the
play
AR, the
KVM.
SMG,
I
and the
play
pistol?
KVM.
You're
Just-
not the only person on your team.
Just
No one's
take
gonna follow you,
the
bro. Chill.
L.
No one's gonna follow you, bro. Chill. So he, in his response, he said that he meant because she wasn't streaming and he only had between 1 and 3 viewers at a time. But tone of voice plays an important role in conveying your message. Obviously, he was talking about the fact that I dropped my link in the chat again, I think. And just in general, no one's gonna follow you, bro. Chill. I mean, maybe just don't say that to people. Like, obviously, they're just mad and being rude. Because shortly after this, they played like one more match, I think. I know that I played one more match. I think they played one more match, and then they stopped playing for the night. They stopped playing Splitgate. So obviously they were in a bad mood, and they decided to take it out on me and my teams.
Why you
Well,
guys?
Well, I'm
Gotcha.
taking the L because I had golden carbine kills, which was only 6.
Okay.
Like, what? And that's a... Who cares? You lost. You lost. Nobody cares how many carbine kills you got. Having more carbine kills doesn't mean that you're good now. It means that you lost, but you got more carbine kills. Maybe you should have used the pistol more, because clearly getting carbine kills wasn't winning the match.
What? I don't think that I've been rude. I'm just razzing them.
Yeah, I'm just joking around. The whole time, I'm just joking around and, you know, trying not to take it too seriously. And this guy, Ostro, he, we talked a little bit more after this, but I cut it out because I didn't want him to get involved in it too much. So this is where they end the stream, and she goes on a huge rant.
And I could be wrong here because apparently I can't develop a game.
No, you can't. Yeah, in this big rant, I mean, this is all from his stream, so I'll just skip over it. But she really goes in on, you know, aim assist and that the pistol's broken, the game is unbalanced, and all of that. So she was not happy. Nobody really tried to talk her down from it. They just sort of all played along with it. So there's just a real lack of I guess, of a spine. I'm gonna switch this over to another video. Response video.
And then close them when they're done with them. I've been portable.
Do you think about it? There was a lot of music in there. I was playing the new Ye album. You can't think that you.
So after he issued the takedown notice on my video, I made a follow-up video that I uploaded to Twitter, where it's a lot harder to get my stuff taken down. And this is from his follow-up stream, I think a day or two later.
You could just grab all that and it'd be okay, because you have to ask people.
Which is funny that he says that, because I'm guessing that he doesn't have the rights to broadcast Kanye West's new album on his stream, considering that he has 1 to 3 viewers at a time. So it's just kind of ironic that he would imply that he owns the complete copyright to his content that I used in my video for purposes of commentary. He owns that copyright completely, when in his content, it actually gave my video another copyright claim, not a strike, but just a claim, because of Kanye West's music that was on his stream. So obviously he doesn't own the full rights to the copyright for his own content, because he's using other people's copyrighted material. So it's just a little bit of hypocrisy. Also, you are a video game streamer, so you are broadcasting, again, somebody else's copyrighted material in the form of a video game. So you're already on shaky ground. And this is a conversation that people have been having for years, but it's very shaky ground to be on. And anyways, let's just take a look.
Now that was it was kind of funny, and yeah, shout out Wayfira for putting that all together, man. 12 hours is a lot of shit, but still kind of don't understand why. I don't think he had kind of had good games, but at the same
Kind of had good games. Come on, dude. Just give me something here. I beat you twice. Best 2 out of 3. I got them. You know, clearly I'm better at Splitgate than you are. Just based off empirical evidence showing that I've beat you 2 out of 3 times. Just come on. Just you don't have to be so backhanded. You don't have to be so backhanded. You can just lose in a video game and not be a dick about it. You know?
time, we weren't insulting him. Like we were just going about our night.
Oh, you weren't insulting. You were just going about your name. Okay.
Well, I guess you guys were faster this time, but it won't last forever.
Oh, jeepers, buddy. I guess you'll just have to get good.
Hey, I beat you already before, okay? Gosh, I'm already good.
And still, no one cares. Thank you for coming to today's broadcast. Fuck off.
Yeah. Just we weren't insulting him. Definitely weren't making fun of my voice because you think that I don't know when people are making fun of my annoying voice. Like, dude, I've lived with this voice my whole life. So I know when people are making fun of it. Like, come on. Do you think you're the first person to make fun of my voice? Like, okay, I'll be real. It doesn't really, like, hurt my feelings to my core, but I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. And then you're gonna act like you're not trying to do that? Come on, dude. Come on. Get with the program. You gotta keep up here, man.
So, but at the end of it, we still said GG.
They never said GG. They never said GG once. They never typed it. The only time anyone said GG was when Steffi Slays said that sarcastic GG when we beat her the second time.
He still said he had a fun night.
So I actually did tweet this, and that's why I included it in the video. Just to be fully transparent, I did tweet this. This was before I watched his VOD of our games and seeing the stuff that they were saying behind the scenes, the way that they were reacting. Then I kind of got a bad taste in my mouth, and that's when I decided to use the VOD to accentuate and provide additional context and juxtaposition to my original content for the purposes of commentary under the fair use laws in the US and fair dealing laws in Canada. So I did tweet this. I haven't deleted it because I at first was completely okay. And you know what? When I was making the video, I still sort of thought, hey, they probably won't even care. I guess I was wrong.
So is that hopefully everybody's games went well. Like at that point, I'd already been, you see that VOD. It's like a good like 4 or 5 hours, maybe more than that. Like we've been going for a minute before.
I was streaming that day. I was streaming 8 hours, and I don't think that at any point I got to that point where I had to quit because I was so mad. I just take breaks every now and then. But hey, I think I was streaming for 8 hours for a couple days that week.
Or even had ran into him, so it's not like it was actually him that made us quote unquote rage quit like he thought. No, we were just done for the night.
Yeah.
It was a long ass video too, 30 minutes.
I love this. I love this because it seems like I don't make videos just for the Wayfira channel. And on other channels where I make videos, people, whenever it's like some sort of reaction video or commentary video, or like a deep dive or anything like that, for some reason people see like a 30-minute or 40-minute runtime and they like say something about it like, oh, you actually made a 40-minute video about this, you're like obsessed, or something wrong with you. Like they try to use it to like insult you or say that you're crazy or invalidate you. It's like what, I'm supposed to make like a 5-minute video, but then that's just gonna be using like only your content at that point because I had to cut it all the way down to just the parts from your VOD, which obviously wouldn't be fair use because it's not on its own. It doesn't provide the commentary. I have to add text or audio or my gameplay, my supporting gameplay, which I added all three, by the way. I had audio, I had visual, and I had additional visual through text that was added on top of it in order to make it fair use and provide that commentary and juxtaposition. So I don't understand this. It's like, oh, it's a long video. It's like, yeah, it's gameplay content. It literally was mostly just my own gameplay interspliced with your additional juxtaposition and commentary for the purposes of fair use. So I don't understand how this is like an argument or an insult or anything like that.
Just seems like clickbait. Yeah, I mean, and you could tell that he went and changed the title and did this and that and stuff, but he felt like the interaction wasn't in his favor enough. So yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to phrase that. Also, yes, you do have to change the title and like change the thumbnail to try and find out what best suits the algorithm. So obviously I would do that. And you know, I'm fairly small, so I have to use clickbait to at least try to get some recognition. But yeah, it's an interesting way for him to phrase that there. He saying that I must have seen that it went well enough in my favor. It's like he started off on board and now he's slowly working himself into the mindset that I am trying to like get at him, I guess.
Had to like do something about it to get some recognition off of it, even though like he's like is insulting me but has one view.
Oh yeah, he must have watched pretty far into my video because that's like halfway through. So unless you just skipped through parts or watched on 2x speed, it seems like he did watch the whole video.
Bro, I said no one's gonna go follow because she wasn't streaming and I literally had one viewer. Like it fluctuated between 1 and 3 because it was late and a lot of my community is like East Coast, you know, like people have lives, dude, and like if they wanted to go check them out, they would have checked them out.
You got lucky that you have two people who don't know how to use anything other than the pistol and spray it with aim assist, but GG.
And I play KVM, so.
And the thing that has the largest aim assist hitbox are all the automatic weapons, which include the battle rifle, the AR, the SMG, and the pistol.
KVM.
You're
Just-
not the only person on your team!
Just
No one's
take
gonna follow you,
the
bro. Chill.
L. Why you guys?
Shout out with Fira for putting that all together, man. 12 hours is a lot of shit, but
I just love that he's like shout out and then he goes and deletes my video. But yeah, actually I want to just point out I uploaded the video to Reddit as well. And somebody actually pointed out to me through Reddit that the video was taken down. So I do want to say shout out to Terra Mort for pointing that out to me. I wouldn't go as far to say what he said, but I do just want to say, you know, thank you for bringing it to my attention. I would have been something that I wouldn't notice for a little while hadn't they pointed it out to me. So again, thanks for that. So now we started the process to get the video restored. Hopefully you can get it restored. It was performing decently in comparison to my other videos. I think it had 178 views before it was taken down. So, you know, it's unfortunate. I was hoping to gain a little bit more traction from it. But apparently people's egos are more important than other people's attempts to make content for other people to enjoy. But yeah, that's where we're at. That is what happened. I spent 12 hours or so working on a video just to have somebody take it down due to a misuse of YouTube's copyright system and a misunderstanding of fair use and fair dealing laws. So the reason I bring up fair dealing is because I think Shock to Your System might be Canadian. I'm not sure though, so that's why I've mentioned both. But yeah, either way, because of international treaties, both would be fine anyway. Generally, one ruling in one country would be good enough precedent for ruling in another country, as long as they have similar laws and regulations. Well, anyways, that's where